Hello, ladies and gents. So, today I am sharing with you a conversation that I had with somebody through email. They are going to remain anonymous, but I will share what they said and what I said, and hopefully this will shed some light on some of the situations when it comes to different rape scenarios and the way that people handle them. So, he says, I'm a 20-year-old male, and I've been following your channel. I was raped by a girl when I was 13, and I'm getting worried after watching your latest video, The Side Effects of Abuse. I mean, you made a list of the signs to look for, and it worries me that I find 2 of them in myself. Low self-esteem is something I definitely have. But the thing that worries the most about my fantasies about mind controlling and brainwashing others, and I felt disgusted about them but haven't been able to fight them. I'm definitely worried about that. As long as I remain anonymous, not even okay. I'm really scared that incident was like a zombie bite. Please, okay. So, sorry, I'm a little blind and have a hard time reading. But that is what he said. My response to him is, I'm glad you contacted me. First off, although I don't know you personally, you do not seem like an abusive person. I'm under the impression that abusive people will have 3 or more of the symptoms. I'm not an expert and could be wrong, but that is my perspective given my own experiences. When it comes to fantasizing about mind control, I believe it may just be your mind's way of finding some control in your life where you otherwise may not have it. When you are abused and people don't listen to your story or don't have compassion for you, it is easy to wish you had a way to force them to be compassionate. You wish you had a way to force them to understand how you feel. We live in a world of selfish people, but everyone has free will for a reason. Don't act on your fantasies. Instead, search for the reasons why you feel that way and overcome those emotions. I can try and help you if necessary. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I will try to help in whatever way I can. I understand why you feel disgusted with yourself over those thoughts. I was there once too. I'm going to share a story with you that I only shared with one other person, my husband. When I was a young teen, I felt trapped and alone. I had no control over my life, and I didn't know what to do about it. I had this cute white kitten, and I loved this kitten very much. It was a comfort to me in the cage I called home. But I was not a nice person to this innocent creature. I would set up pillows and blankets and then toss it in the air, trying to make it spin and land into the pillows. I did it for a few months. I don't remember what happened to the kitten, but I think my mother gave it to an animal shelter, which was better for it than staying with me. To this day I am angry at myself for doing it. I am ashamed of my actions for being so cruel to such an innocent creature. It wasn't until a couple of years later that I realized, after contemplating my actions, that I had acted like a complete bitch to a loving creature who didn't deserve it. I can never take back what I did, but I can make sure I never do it again. I learned from my negative behavior that I was starting to turn into the people who abused me, and I couldn't allow this to happen. Being abused can be a bit like a zombie bite, but the antidote for the disease is found in your heart. You can choose to end the ugly cycle of abuse you have been caught in. Hi, Joe! Loud! I'm glad I learned my lesson before I became an adult. The key to curing your zombification lies in how you look at your actions. If you realize your actions are similar to the abuse you've endured, then it's time to change. It's like the saying goes, treat others how you want to be treated. If you can keep this idea in your heart and mind, in your actions and words, and truly follow it, you can be a better person despite circumstance. I hope this was helpful. I also hope, given what I've shared, that your opinion of me has not changed for the worsen, but if it has, I understand why. So, that was my response to him. Let me see if there's... Sorry, I normally have all my stuff put together a bit easier than this. So he replied with, so first, unless I become a psychic, it's not likely that I could even have the possibility of acting on these fantasies beyond roleplay, and I am thankful that the fantasies are so unrealistic. I have thought about my fantasies, and I think I have them because a brainwashed slave could not possibly betray me. It's a fantasy about feeling of control and safety, as you pointed out. There is something I find odd on a completely unrelated subject. For some reason, many people, both online and offline, tell me secrets and share important parts of their life stories they wouldn't share with other people. I don't complain, but I'd like to know why so many people confide in me. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So I replied to him with, anytime, and I've always had people come and confide in me too. I think it stems from meeting someone who won't judge you because they have similar life experiences. I have always had a hard time confiding in people, but as I have grown older, I think the more truth I speak about everything to everyone, the more I will heal. It's a theory, and I think it might work. And then I told him, thank you for being a good person. So that is the random conversation. He said that I could share it as long as he remains anonymous. So he is anonymous, and this is my random video. I hope that this holds some interesting information for you guys. I hope this helps in any way. And go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments down in the section below. See ya.